everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Mary. If this is your first time here, welcome. I like to cover fashion, makeup, and just kind of fun stuff like this. This is an at-home flower arrangement made of grocery store flowers, and I got these from Kroger. And since it's Easter weekend, there wasn't a whole lot in stock in terms of flowers, but I am really excited with how this turned out. I think it's lovely. I used 2 bunches of flowers and a taller vase just to give it a little bit of height. So it is quite lovely, and there are some tricks I want to share with you so you can make an arrangement that looks like this. So let's go ahead and get right into it.
So the first thing you want to do is take the flowers out of their packages, and this is, well, pretty easy and pretty self-explanatory. As you can see, I have a bunch of roses that were in pretty good shape, and then also some spring flowers. I liked the bright colors, and I thought it would make for a really pretty arrangement. So once you take them out, you are going to start to prepare the flowers, and the ones that take the longest to get ready are actually going to be the roses because they have a lot of leaves on them and they still have their thorns as well. I like to save the little plant food as well just because it does help your plants last a little bit longer, your flowers last longer. So I start by cutting the stems at the bottom. You want to make sure that you cut them at an angle, and I remove the thorns, and also if there are any petals that don't look that healthy, you can take those off as well. I like to give the roses a little spin and then also kind of fluff out the blossoms as well. So that way you get kind of a more open rose. And it's really not that hard. It's just a little bit time consuming. You definitely want to have a pair of thick gloves and some proper shears to get rid of those thorns. It takes a little bit of time, but it is worth it to prepare your roses because you don't want to not take off the thorns and end up having your fingers all cut up from not taking the time to get things ready. So what I like to do next is take that bunch of flowers that I have and separate them by type. These were just a nice little bouquet of spring flowers, and I thought they would go really well in the arrangement. There is a little bit of a cabbage-looking greenery that I thought was really pretty as well. So this is pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. Now it's time to start arranging the flowers, and I like to put that greenery in first. And what I like to do is kind of start to think about what I want this arrangement to look like. And I knew it was going to be a little bit tall. I've got a taller vase, and I just wanted them to kind of look full and beautiful, but still really springy. So there's not a lot of greenery that I'm working with, just a lot of bright blooms. And, I wanted to put those beautiful pink roses in the mix as well. So you'll notice what I'm doing is basically just arranging them, and you always want to be turning your vase around so that way you kind of get a feel for how everything looks and you can get a good mix, a little bit of harmony when it comes to the different colors. There's a lot of bright spring blooms in this, and I just wanted to make sure that from whatever angle you're going to be looking at this arrangement from, there's some visual interest and that it just looks really pretty. And I'm speeding through this because it does take a little bit of time, but I think this is the most fun part of arranging your own flowers because you really get to show your creativity. And I love how it ended up.
So I'm really happy with the final result. I think they look gorgeous, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe and check back in next Sunday. I'll have another video for you.